Hello, my name is Alex Shaw and I'm the founder of Garden Answers. Today I'm going to show you the Garden Answers app and basically quickly go through the UI components. The app is really designed to allow you to identify a plant from a photo. The main features of the app as shown here are take a photo of your flower, ask an expert, which allows you to pay $2 to get an expert, human expert, to identify your plant. Your past questions and answers, and then app help and settings, which include a how-to of how to use the app. You can also do a search by keyword, search by name, so you can type in the plant name or type in a description of the plant, and you can get results back that way as well. So let's just start with the most common thing people do, taking a photo of your plant. Here you have the option of taking a photo or going to your photo album. We'll just take a photo. Now, even though it's asking me to take a photo of flowers, I'm going to kind of break the rules here just so you can see what the experience is like and take a photo of some grass here. That gets sent over to our server, and then you'll see a list of results. So there are a number of things here that look like grass, and so it's kind of difficult to say, well, which one of these grassy looking things could the answer be? Let's just take the first one just to see what kind of response we get. Once you click on a plant, so this is, each time a photo shows up, you can actually click on it and you can zoom in on it. So, some of this is a little bit of interaction for the end user to be able to see the different plants and see if that's really matching exactly. So these are plants that have been identified in our database in the past, so you can see if that's a good match. Let's say that you're going through this list, you're like, well, you know what, none of these plants really look like the flower I just took a picture of. So you can go back to results, at which point you can just say, well, let's ask an expert for advice. What happens then is, the app will select the location you're currently at. In the case where you've taken a photo and you've pulled the photo from your photo album, you can actually now say, well, actually I took a photo somewhere else, and you can type in the name of the place where the photo was taken. We'll just leave it alone here because this is actually where I took the photo. Now that'll ask you if this is a disease or problem or plant identification. The reason for this is that we really don't do disease identification, and our horticultural experts aren't really set up for that. And so when you click plant identification, it will pass the question along to an expert. If you click disease or problem, it'll just give you a suggestion, which is basically our app is designed to perform plant identifications for diseases. We just suggest you bring your plant to your local Master Gardener Association. And if you click on Master Gardeners, that'll open up the local Master Gardener location that's nearest to you based on your geolocation. Click on plant identification. It'll ask you to take a few more photos. This is typically needed. In this case, I think the grass, really probably don't take too many photos, but in some cases you have a type of plant where you might want to take the whole tree and then take some close-ups so that it makes it easier for the human horticulturalist to identify it. You can provide additional comments to help identify, maybe something like, this plant has been in my garden for the last 5 years, or other information that would help in identification. At this point, we actually create an email for the end user that will put all the information we need, the geolocation and the photos, which are, once you click send, will be sent to our horticultural expert. So I'm showing you kind of more of the path. For the most part, I get 30,000 questions a day. 99% of those questions don't go through the Ask Expert path because it's a paid service. Most of them are simply take a photo of a plant. Let's do another one from photo album. Something like, this bougainvillea here. And then, you get a response back. It's like, this is a bougainvillea. Pretty straightforward. And then, when you click on the bougainvillea, then it looks up in our database all the answers we have for bougainvillea. And things like just, some information here from Wikipedia, information of past answers we've given, and things that with some basic maintenance and care information. Each one of these has a little bit different story to them. And so you can learn a lot about your plant, through these expert answers that we've collected. I think we've about 150,000 of them. I think that's good. That's a quick overview of the app, and I hope I get selected for your UX contest. Thank you.